I think it actually gets easier as it goes. The beginning was the hardest part. This part I can basically just run right through without worry. Not so much this part, but you know what? You just gotta be a little more careful, that's all. This had better be worth my effort. Burning Kingdom it is. And you know what? This is a decent enough start. I spent a lot of time chasing all the accessories right at the beginning. They only ever get so good. Take some basics and move on. Of course, with a legendary item. Can't go without one of those. Daisy Ring. I'm pretty sure that's one of the ones I really don't like. Nope, never mind. I love it. Movement speed, critical damage, movement speed. So at least we're starting off with 2 legendary accessories. So that's gonna help. First room is the item shop. And nothing. Third room, food shop. Please have something amazing. There's definitely nothing amazing, so let's go for damage. There's not even evasion, so 10% critical damage, 6% critical chance. That's actually a pretty good food in itself. But you know what? Basically, as long as I have this, I'll be alright. Alright, well even if I find one of these chests per dungeon, I'll be doing pretty good. I think that's a pretty good accessory again. This is going to be all about the accessories today. 3 toughness. That's huge. Combined now with a bunch of my defense, we'll be laughing our way through this. Definitely going to pay attention on this one to try and find a few more sets. There's still a few that I've never seen, but I really want to see what they do. And it all starts with this chest. Never mind. Does anybody know what this does? I would touch it, but I'm going to look it up first. Okay, so apparently what this does, and I've never even found this before, but reduces my food by 30, but takes off 20 health. So I'm going to go back to the food shop, buy a food, then we can take off a full 30 health and keep on trucking. I like how there's still things in the game that I haven't found yet. Lots of items, there's rooms like that. So much to explore. So next I think we'll just go for another 10 critical chance. That's got to put our crit up pretty high already. Where is it? Critical chance is 40%. So drink some of this down to 55 health, but only 50 food. And the food really does add a lot of power to your character throughout all these runs. And that room actually helps a lot because it's going to help me buy 1 more food. So let's add another 10 evasion. And that's actually getting up there. 26% chance to evade attacks. Between that, the block, the toughness, and the defense, we're going to be pretty hard to kill by the end of this. Wouldn't say no to a better weapon though, but I'm sure we'll find one eventually. Still a lot of dungeon to go. For now, it's going to be just this slow, and whatever. It is what it is. I basically stood there and hit him with my sword. Winning strategy. Who needs skills when you've got time? And a saber, which is probably actually slightly better than my current sword, believe it or not, just because more damage, 1 defense, for true damage, and weaker enemy, blah blah blah. Actually, thinking about the items I have so far, this could actually be like the ultimate toughness build, between all the evasion, the defense, the toughness, the block, which obviously wouldn't be as exciting as say a damage build, but still be really funny just to watch enemies not be able to hurt me. Except for that final boss, which seems to be able to kill me no matter what. The food shop has something that does 6 defense and critical chance. We're going to grab that for 70 food, and if we get something else again, probably defense and evasion to keep us safe. A blue chest can still give me a better weapon, and a gun as a backup. That could be my backup weapon. Ranged never hurts, because with critical damage and decently high damage to start with, it can actually do some work. Especially when it comes to creatures like this that charge at you as soon as you hit them. Those are annoying to deal with this sword. This makes it easy. The item shop, nothing. This was a good room to find. Nothing really yet, but a few pulls of this could change my entire run pretty drastically. Now we're getting somewhere. Big axe, some kind of gun that I'm not sure about, and a sniper rifle. After looking into what all of these do, I'm going to take this, because apparently its damage per second is pretty high. I won't have a shield or the extra defense, but the extra damage is going to be considerable, I think. Everything at the food shop is too expensive. I'll get over it onto the boss fight. Since I'm doing quite a bit of critical damage, it's not going to hurt to have a weapon that does a lot of damage. There we go, and you can see I'm taking pretty big bites out of the boss. And of course those are healing me. So far he's done 3 damage thanks to all my toughness and everything too. Part of the beauty of this build is I don't really need a shield to have all that toughness. It's built into my accessories. Dead. Now what can we do? Stop attacking please. What do we got? Tier mace. That can at least replace that for now. And if I'm using a tier mace, our chance to crit is 52.6 already. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but it does do a lot of crits and those heal me. Compared to this big axe, as soon as I get unstunned, we'll see how good it does. Yeah, everything still take you a few hits to kill, but that's okay, our damage is working its way up. Look what the food shop has for me. 7 defense, 5.6 crit chance, 1 toughness, 1 true damage, 19 max health. Yes please, and I almost have enough for the next food already. Right now, this is just a decently tanky build. Not a ton of damage, but nothing can really hurt me, and even if it does, I'm gonna heal right back through it because of my high crit chance. This chest is sure to have something I need. A shovel? Is that a one-handed weapon? I never liked this very much. It's a two-handed weapon. Amusing idea, not what I want. The shop has some interesting stuff, nothing worth buying. Another one? Please give me something I actually want though. Twin Swords of Madness. Pretty sure that's part of the Madness set though, which could be fun in itself. Nope, the Madness set does not actually include the Twin Swords of Madness. You can forgive the confusion, of course. A third one of these. Please give me something I can actually use though. I Can't use that. Well, I can, but I won't. Since we don't have any more defense options, let's do 5% critical damage, 3% critical chance. And for this boss fight, I think I actually want to try these. Since I can stack 15% attack speed up to 10 times if I'm just going to be hitting the boss again and again, what's not to like? Considering with all that attack speed, my critical chance is 52%, critical damage 120%. Alright, so let's see how badly I can screw this up. Yep, getting pretty quick with the attacks. It doesn't show the stacks anywhere, but I mean, look how fast I'm attacking. And dead. This could be a good boss fighter. My reward for the boss, the stone sword, which I've never given a fair chance, and I'm not going to start now. Lots of damage though. This is the dungeon where I'm probably going to need a gun, or at least want one just to make it easier to deal with everything. Gotta remember to keep an eye out for that trial too. It's going to show up at some point as I jump into the lava. Okay, why do those guys have to... Wow, okay, never mind. That didn't happen. And the bomb pouch, if I combine that with that shovel I had a while back, that makes a set, but one we've seen before that's not that good. This would be the trial. I'm going to complete the rest of the dungeon before I dive in there, because it looks like another jumping puzzle that's going to be super annoying. The food shop has an item to get me more gold. I don't care about gold. We will take defense and critical chance, however. Defense, by the way, 55%. Backed up with my 4 toughness, that's 4 damage reduction, plus evasion is where? 26.3% chance to evade. The item shop might have actually saved me because this is a one-handed weapon. 35 stun damage, 5 to 24 damage, and pretty quick attack speed. That's definitely better than this thing. 54% chance to do critical damage. Now I just need a better shield and I'll pretty much have a complete build already. Still not doing a ton of damage, but doing more than I was before, and that's making a big difference because these dungeons don't need to take any longer and annoy me any more than they already do. A gray chest? What have we got in here? A steel mace? That's gonna put me way over the top. Now the game's just being too nice to me. Carabiner, 1898 curs. Well, there's a gun for a secondary, so I'm not going to complain about that. Good thing I came into this room. What do we got? What? I don't remember what that is. Hair wax of the wind spirit. I'm pretty sure this is one I don't really like. Become invincible during dash, +1 dash. It's interesting. It's fun. Yeah, we'll lose 6 defense for that. Food shop time. I think we're going to go for more critical damage and critical chance. Why not? That extra critical damage is a lot of fun to me. Alright, let's try Frustration City. I don't understand the meaning of this text. Flag. I think that's some kind of clue. Reach a destination without being defeated. Cannot use dash. Well, good. I don't like dash anyway. So, okay. Just careful jumping then. Oh, okay. So there's also that. Interesting. Okay, so far so good. Does my toughness still count? It would be great if it did. So far so good. Seems like mostly just a lot of timing stuff, and that's okay with me. Now we just run to the end, go up, down, up. Wait, whoa, it restarts you? That's not fair. I thought I could just tank through that. Still pretty simple in principle. Jump over, under, keep on going. That unlocks up, so I gotta go back through this. Okay, that's an interesting whoops twist. There we go. That was easy. Totally on purpose. I actually like the way you can't dash, because the dash I don't use a lot, so I'm not familiar with. Yeah, just scouting it out. I think it actually gets easier as it goes. The beginning was the hardest part. This part I can basically just run right through without worry. Not so much this part, but you know what? Just gotta be a little more careful, that's all. And not sure what these are going to do. I'm just winging it now. Relying on pure reflexes. Did I just do that? That one wasn't even that bad. Oh, I get it. Like a Mario level. It's a flag made of stone. Second trial complete. Reward, please. Okay, thanks. Which means it's boss fight time. So I got my boss swords out. Off we go. Hopefully you spend some time holding still so I can build up my attack speed. I don't know how long it lasts for, but it should stack pretty well once he's holding still. So far so good. Is he coming back? There he is. I think what you do a certain amount of damage or hits, he moves on. But that's okay, because once we get going, we're not stopping. We'll tear right through him in a big hurry. Look at that damage go down. Not sure I ever have done more damage per second. Possible, but that's pretty high right there. And the reward is a saber, that weapon we started with, basically. And back to the dungeon of my nightmares. At least I am armed with a gun. That does actually make a pretty big difference. Especially when there's a dragon. And I'm stunned. This room is not very good one. Okay, dragon's done. At least I can heal through things too. Once I get the dragon out of the way, I can recollect myself and just take a step back. How come those things don't get hurt by the spikes? I knocked that thing all the way down there. It didn't even do anything. Was really hoping for the food shop. Was confident I would get it. And instead I got a dragon in this nightmare of a room. Whoa, okay, we gotta kill that. Not the food shop, but that guy probably does like food. Salamander's Eye is tempting as a backup weapon because it's actually pretty good. But I'm pretty sure it lacks the range of a gun. I'm not even gonna put that to the test. I'm just gonna move on. Finally found the food shop. Not too late though. I still got a bit of hunger left, so we weren't losing too much. Let's do 4.4 defense, 4.5 critical chance. This gun can do pretty big critical hits. I was hitting the dog just now for about 90, which is actually considerable. Another big chest with a bazooka, a rocket launcher. That might actually be a better secondary weapon just because it is going to hit harder than this. Yep, it's going to be my new backup weapon. What's not to like? I'm pretty sure it has unlimited range too, so even better. This one's nice because I can just be so lazy and sit back and kill things, and it slowly heals me as it does the critical hits. Now before the boss fight, can we afford this? We can. 5.3 defense, 4.1 evasion. Both of those are going to be huge for this stupid boss. I now have almost a 1 in 3 chance to evade attacks. My damage reduction is 55.6%. For toughness, plus 13% chance to block. So the few little bits of damage you do get through are going to be reduced. I don't really love this build for what I'm about to fight, but you know what? It's going to work anyway. I just wish I did more damage overall, really. No, actually, it's dropping pretty quick. This boss sword really works good. But this is the kind of sword that really only does work good against bosses, I think. I never really tried it in a dungeon, but you need to hit the same thing again and again. Where's all my critical hits? I want my healing back. Heal me, please, game. There we go. There's some critical hits. I'm actually attacking faster than it can go, but easy. Last time, it gave me something good. This time, it didn't. Silver bullet. Penetrate enemies. And on to the even harder dungeon. I want to be really lazy in this one and just use my RPG the whole time. Rooms like this, I'll kind of get away with it. Until we have to deal with the mobile enemies like those guys. They will teleport and spawn right beside you. Luckily, they're not that strong, so they'll probably die one hit. The food shop has to offer me, well, sparkling water for one. That's going to eat up half my money, but that takes my hunger way down. Well, let's just give ourselves some more evasion. We don't do evasion enough. Later, we'll either get health or defense. Not a lot of exciting options, but solid options for sure. How is there still people left in this dungeon? Who are you? Albert, you are an adventurer. Do you happen to know Koblavina? I don't know which one that is. Please get me out of here. You're welcome, Albert. I expect a very hefty reward. I've done this about 1,000,000 times now. Another room, another big chest. Hey, it's that axe I already have. Is it better though? 23 to 30 minus 30. Yeah, it actually is slightly better. I don't want to use it anymore though because I'm bored of it. Luckily for me, dogs are stupid, so I can pretty much sit here and go like this. They'll all come to me eventually. This room would be a nightmare if I wasn't hiding in the corner. Those guys are kind of hard to kill because they have so much health. These guys are really annoying to deal with once you get their attention. But also if they're stuck on a square, they can't really do anything about it, so they just stand there and die. A free chest, and the same swords I already have. Are they better though in any way? They actually are, because instead of 2 max health, they have 4% extra attack speed and damage against stronger enemies, 10%. That's bosses. I mean, debatably, I am pretty strong, but I'm not really sure how it forms that rating. Found the item shop again, nothing. This room did a ton of damage thanks to those. If they let those off, you're pretty boned. I gotta remember too, I can dash through damage right now, but I gotta go back to the shop just for some healing. So we're gonna buy ourselves 9 max health, 3.1 defense, plus 13% healing. Final room, I managed to hit enough enemies to get me up to 101 health, plus we got a magical magnifying glass. Not something I want. I'm gonna go back to the shop and sell everything I can, because we're about to fight the boss, and I need more money. Boss swords are equipped. Gotta remember, I can dash through damage. But once I start getting some hits on him, this should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, look at his health dropping already. And then I just gotta stay pretty mobile. There we go, dashing works great. Should be able to heal right through all of my problems. Down once. He should be getting back up. I managed to hold my attack speed through all that from hitting the little idiots who also healed me, so this is actually a really good build for this guy. And I can evade most of everything anyway. And he's down again. This is easy. He'll be getting up again shortly and dying. Health is dropping rapidly. He might get tougher as this goes on. Maybe not though. Look at all that damage. I'm just going to tank right through this. Doesn't even bother me. Didn't lose a single bit of health by the end of that. But as we know, the next boss seems to be able to kill me without mercy. Gold candy, another legendary relic. 50% move speed, 10 evasion, 30 dash damage, 3 defense. I mean, I've already got 3 legendary accessories plus that. I don't think there's anything here. The 10 evasion is the only thing I would want. I don't care about that. Okay, note to self. Keep a little bit of distance from her. I am going to use my boss swords again, but I'm also going to try not to get hit by whatever was last time that killed me like one hit. Even whatever that was just took off quite a bit of damage. So, cool. And where is she now? I gotta keep hitting her to keep my attack speed up. Which is gonna be tricky because danger. But we're doing okay so far. These, I think, are what hurts. But I can dash through them right now. Whoops, don't do that. He went down for the first time, but not the last time, if you know what I mean. Okay, these are what we gotta avoid. And we're doing a pretty bad job of that. Okay, that was panic moving at my finest. But to be fair, they move so quickly back and forth that they are kind of hard to avoid. So I'm just going to dash like an idiot every time they get close and probably kill myself doing it. Okay, we're going to try and tank or heal through this. Just doing a whole bunch of damage and hopefully she won't hit me. Dead again, 44 health. Pretty sure she has one more bar to go. Nope, never mind. Just the 2 before she gets brutally murdered. You're welcome. Another success. Most importantly though, trial succeeded. And some pretty good choices. We're bringing back this. Heal through anything. Oh good. We unlocked hard mode because this wasn't all difficult enough as it was. And where's my new idiot and what can I build for him? Wooden guard post adds a new ability. We'll take one of those and we get a water gun in the dungeon now. So Cool. And what exactly does this do? Do you need help? More than you know. Each time I see yada yada. Okay, what do you do? Right, well, that's a problem for next time.